Hey guys, so excuse any mess behind me, don't judge me, but I'm here to talk about Bad Girls Club. The first episode just went off like 2 minutes ago, so basically I'm just gonna, like I said, I don't really do too much play by play, so I'm gonna do a little bit. I'll try to do some, but then I'm mostly just gonna say my opinion. So we first start off with Camila, from season 8, the replacement, Miss I'm Not the One. Um I'm using notes, so my sorry, don't judge my memory. It's a little foggy at sometimes because you kind of tend to forget in the first few minutes. Like, all I'm gonna say is, okay, Camila came to the house. Basically, she was talking about how like she doesn't want to be the same girl. Okay, that's fine. Julie, she came saying basically like she's from season 9. She was a manipulative bitch and all that, and so far so good. Her and Judy link up at the restaurant and basically like before all the fuck shit of this episode, but we're gonna get to that. Basically like friends for now. They were just talking and chilling, going to the house. Sarah meets up with Red, and then Red is just usually the same old comedic. Her and Sarah chat. She was why Red. I mean, I don't like to eat vegetables either, but she always makes jokes about like how she don't eat. Excuse me, my lips will chat. But she always talking about how she don't like vegetables, but I guess that's her running joke. My bitch Jada came out that tour for us. Hey, Team Jada, I love that bitch. No problems. Who else? Then we have Rocky, my bitch. I love Rocky, but I gotta be a little bit honest. I wasn't feeling her hairstyle in that ponytail, but when it's like down, it's fine. But I mean, basically, I mean, I wasn't too fond of it, but it is what it is. Rocky, she's silly. Like, only she would come in the house with like a pasty star and have her boob out. Love her. Nothing bad to say about Rocky. Even though a lot of people are not really team Rocky at this point. I mean, that's on them, whatever. And then, Sarah and Red come into the house, and then Camilla's already talking about like, bitch, I don't like you. I'm like, I mean, I like Camilla to a certain extent, but I'm kind of like, whoa, Camilla, like, it's too early to be, doing all of that. I'm just saying. Like Sarah wasn't even in the house for like 5 minutes. You already talking about like, bitch, I don't like you. I want to do this. I'm like, Camilla, I like you, but the extraness needs to calm down. Like, it's just the first day. Like, you already trying to grill Sarah. I mean, I never saw the pilot episode of Mistress of Atlanta, so I mean, I don't know if Sarah's telling the truth or whatnot. I mean, I can understand Camilla being offended, but it's like, why are you talking about something that Sarah has already explained to you, like it was edited and all that? I'm just like, there's no need to rehash something and then keep getting mad about it. Like, it's ridiculous. I wasn't a fan of Danny in her season, but so far she hasn't really pissed me off. I think I'm gravitating towards being cool with Danny. Even though I did not like her before, but this is just the first episode. I don't dislike nobody. Nobody's a preseason favorite. I'm just going to continue to watch this whole season and then review it for you guys. I'm not used to doing reviews, so I'm sorry if my stuff seems a little choppy and whatever, but I mean, at least I'm being real. It is what it is. And then the last girl is Natalie. She's just blah 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 blah, talking about how I'm heartless, and I mean, I don't really got much to say. All I'm gonna say is Natalie is Natalie. Fast forward to the part where they get ready for the club, and basically Judy is basically being Judy. She's already drinking too much. And I like Judy, but like, and I get the aspect of some people feel that she is grown and all that, but it's like I feel like she has a serious drinking problem, and it's like I'm not even trying to be like reading her too bad, because there's another part where she didn't already pissed me off. But she was drinking too much at the club. She's like pouring all of the alcohol on her, and I'm just like, Judy, seriously, the same old song. And it's just like, Judy, it's funny, but I can't deal with that. Like, can you imagine? I think being her friend would be, it's a toss up between not love and hate, but I feel like it would just be like a good time, but then it also would be a hard time, because not a lot of people can handle someone that's constantly always drinking, and then it's just like, it's just too much at some time. I wrote on my notes, stop drinking, Judy, because that's what she needs to learn, how to stop drinking. I think there was this part where she was talking to, okay, they were in the room, Julie, and I think it was Camilla and Danny. And then here's the problem I have with Julie. Julie, just because she's talking to other people, I get that she's your best friend, but I hate when girls do that. Like, I understand, I mean, I'm not even going to stunt. I've been in that position before, but I got jealous with my friend talking to another person, but I don't take it to a level of, I think you're being fake because you're supposed to be my best friend and you're hanging out with other people, and it's just kind of like Judy. Julie is your, was your best friend. You can't get upset at her just because she's chilling with the other girls. Like, she can't just talk to you. I mean, she can't just talk to you and Danny in the house. Even though you guys were best friends, I don't know if Danny and Judy are still cool. You know, you find stuff out from, you know, Twitter and all that, but that's another topic. I was over Judy at that point, because I'm just like, I understand you can get possessive. Every girl does that, but it's like she kind of did too much. Like, Julie is just socializing. What is she supposed to do? Just talk to you and Danny? No, I would do the same thing. Like, you're still my bitch, but I don't have to just talk to you and Danny. Like, you get what I'm saying? And fast forward to the part where they were at the restaurant. I think there was a part in the club that Camilla was talking about Sarah and that, and I'm just like, okay, whatever. It's only the first episode. I'm not trying to really read nobody, but I'm just kind of trying to keep it real here. But back to what I was saying, we were at the they stopped at the restaurant, and, you know, everything was cool, but it's like, Camilla, girl, the extraness, I can't. Camilla, I can respect her for standing up for herself. I like the fact that she doesn't back down and she won't take shit from nobody. I love that aspect of her. But I don't like her extraness. Like, she still is getting mad over the fact that Sarah said that comment, and it's kind of like, it's okay if you don't believe her, excuse my lips, and whatnot, but I don't feel like, if I already explained to you how the situation went, I don't need you to keep constantly pressing me about the same issue. I already explained myself, and I'm just like, that's what I'm saying. Camilla was extra on that part and should have just left it be. After Sarah didn't told you it was edited, you should have just left it alone. And, you know, it is what it is. I don't care. I'm just saying that she's just being extra. Okay, the last thing, two things I'm talking about is Judy, the club situation. What happened? Okay, basically Judy was, you know, doing what she always do, drink, and then she proceeds to go to Danny. Well, Danny came to her first and was like, you know, like, what's good, you know, like, is you okay, and all that. And then she wants to proceed to say, Judy says that, remember who your friends are and all that, and I would have been like Danny too. I'd have been like, what are you even talking about? And then Danny said, fuck it. She was like, after a while, she was like, I'm done. And I don't blame her, because it comes to a certain point. Like, some people are going to get help when they need it. Like, I feel like Judy, I don't know how she is now, because, like, I don't know Judy in real life. So, I feel like her drinking problem is going to be annoying for the first couple of episodes if you haven't watched the interview that she did with Marissa Simone. She did say that she was going to be crazy. But it's kind of like I'm not trying to be mean to. That's what I'm saying. I'm not trying to be mean because I did watch the interview with Mona Simone, so I'm not trying to go too in on Judy. But then it's kind of like this is what we're shown, and she proceeds to her and Julie get into it. She's like, "Oh, I didn't, bitch." I'm just like, okay. I feel like no matter how much you drink, that's not how you talk to your friend. Now, in my perspective, I call my girlfriends bitch, but I say it in a playful way. Like, we call each other that, but it's not to be malicious. For me, they would know when I mean bitch in a bad way. Like, even when I argue with them, I don't call them out their name. So I'm saying Judy, dang, Julie and Judy, they both sound like the same. Like, I'm just getting tripped up because they both have the same E at the end. But it's like Judy just did the most on that part. I know it's the alcohol, but it's kind of like, you don't talk to friends that are just trying to help you. Like, that's all I'm saying. Like, she didn't need to do all that. Like, she didn't have to call Julie a bitch. Like, because Julie wasn't really attacking you. She never came for you. You started all of that mess. And then they get in the car. And then, I think she tried to hug Sarah. And then Judy had her drink. And then Danny was like, don't spill your drink on me. And then I guess Judy did, and then Danny went off on her. She was like, "Don't pour your drink on me." And I feel that Danny had a right to be mad because if I say don't pour a drink on me, or try to, but at the same time, I get that some people make mistakes. But if I already told you I don't want you to spill your drink on me, I would have been upset too. And then we proceed to Red getting involved, saying that. I mean, I wasn't really here for Red's antics last season. And I get that her approach was a little aggressive, but you can't say that she wasn't telling the truth. Judy has a drinking problem. Well, at least what we're seeing right now. Her drinking is out of control. She's snapping on people that is trying to care about her, and she shouldn't be doing that. And then she and Danny get into it because Judy, for some reason, felt the need to say that she got a lot of crap for being friends with Danny. And I feel like Danny had every right to be mad because I wish my friends would say something like that to me and I wouldn't snap on them. It's like, she was right though. That's kind of like a low blow. If I'm your best friend and I'm trying to care about you, why would you throw that type of shady shot at me? Talking about, oh, I got crap. Like Danny didn't care about, some people don't even like Judy because of her drinking ways, but Danny was still your best friend. You shouldn't have even said that. It's like, I like Judy at some time. I don't like her drinking ways, but it's kind of like these scenes that she's doing all of this, I can't really feel all that bad for her. She needs to take responsibility for her actions, and she needs to stop drinking. And I hope that this season, I think she said in an interview that she's only going to be crazy for the first 3 episodes. But I just hope, I feel like Judy is likable, but I just want her to, I hope she has gotten her shit together with drinking because she's too old. I mean, I don't know if she's like 25 or still, well, she's not 25. I think she's probably like 27. I mean, if most. I mean, that's just a guesstimation. Like, I'm not really sure how old. I know she's over 25, probably, but she's not really 30. But I'm just saying, I just want Judy to stop being a drunk. That's all. Get your life together. And just, I just hope she's a better person now. I just hope she did eventually stop drinking. But, that's pretty much it. Besides Judy sleeping on the couch. I mean, some people are probably going to be mad about that, but I feel like if you and me just got into an argument, I'm not going to want you to sleep in the same room with me. So I can't really say that Danny was wrong for that. I mean, if I was Judy, I kind of would have understood why she wouldn't want me to sleep in the room with her, because I just kind of low-key just shaded her, like, in that sense. Excuse me. But, so far, the episode was a toss-up of funniness because, oh my gosh, Camilla and Julie and Red, y'all is a mess trying to crumb. But basically, this episode was a balance between drama, but not too much. But at the same time, it wasn't like boring. So I think that the first episode, I would give it basically like an 8 out of 10. An 8 or a 9. Not a 10 because, some of the stuff was stupid and shouldn't have happened. But overall, BGC 13 Redemption looks like it's going to be a very promising season. I hope that there is drama, but not too much. But I hope that the girls actually are trying to change. And I feel like I get that sense from that trailer. Maybe some people are going to change and maybe some people are not. But, you know, it is what it is. So, that's all I got for this review. BGC 13, comment and like this video. Tell me what y'all thought about the episode. Do you feel the way I felt about Judy? Do you think that Danny and Julie had a reason to be mad? And what do you think about Camila? Do you think she was being extra with the whole Sarah situation? And that's pretty much it. Peace out. Gonna go eat. Not y'all. Like it. Bye.